finally came, guys. Day late. UPS, day late, but it's here. All 4 rotors, all the brake pads, all the equipment. We're gonna get these on in a couple days, and I'm gonna give you guys an install on these. So we're gonna get into that. All right, guys. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is make sure your jack is under your jack point, which is actually right here on my car. So I'm gonna move it over. You're gonna make sure that is lined up with that little rectangle down there. Okay. Once you got that under there, you're gonna wanna jack her up. And then you're gonna wanna take your lug nuts off, and then we'll get into the rest of it. All right, so first you're gonna wanna take your lug nuts off, and then if you have a lug nut lock from BMW, make sure to use your key or you'll strip it. And once they're off, you can take the wheel off. All right, guys, as you can see, we got the first one done. We didn't really watch a video, so we kind of took us a little longer than expected because we kind of just went based off of what we know. So that's how it looks now. I'll update you guys on how the braking actually is with these new rotors before I shout out the company and where I got them from, because I'm not gonna give them any type of promotion if the brakes don't perform better than the ones that I had on originally. So yeah, we're working on the back wheel now. We have it jacked up. Yeah, this is the old one and we're about to put the new one on. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. We did it quick, so I'll give you guys a tutorial when we do the other back side, the left side of the car. I'll give you a full tutorial on how we did it, how we take it apart, all that. All right, so right now what he's doing is loosening up the Torx bolt in the back of the caliper, and then that once he gets those 2 off in the back, it's gonna release the caliper so that we can take the brake pads off, and then we could get the rotor off. All right, so right now what he's doing is loosening up the Torx bolt in the back of the caliper, and then that once he gets those 2 off in the back, it's gonna release the caliper so that we can take the brake pads off, and then we could get the rotor off. Bro, this is the worst DIY ever, you feel me?
Is there a fucking audio?
I'll cut it out.
You're still recording?
Yeah, I'm gonna just record it all the way through. Fuck it.
Oh my gosh, dude. Trunk glass, dude.
In the Nike sandals? Dang, bro, this shit takes so long to fucking come out. Yo.
Why is it still stuck? Okay, now you're stop recording. Now make it dizzy.
All right, so this is the bolt that was in the back. It's a 16mm socket, and I recommend using a breaker bar for this. This was really hard to get off. I couldn't get it off. Oh, my brother had to take it off. So yeah, and these are reusable. All right, so right now you're gonna take the, what size was it?
T40.
You're gonna take the T40 off, and this is gonna release the rotor from the hub. T40. You could buy new ones, but we're just gonna reuse the old ones because I thought the kit came with it. All right, so for the back rotors, they were a little seized up, so we recommend using PB Blaster. It's sprayed around the wheel hub, and then you're gonna need a rubber mallet to actually hit the rear rotor free. You're just gonna bang on it a couple times, and then that's gonna release it from the hub. Ooh. So now what we're doing is we're taking the bolts off to decompress the caliper so we can change the brake pads. All right, so once you break those two T's, you'll be able to take the caliper apart, and then now you're gonna release the clip, and that's gonna allow you to take the brake pads out.
I'm not gonna be able to get them out. Hold on. You gotta take this off first.
Yeah. And if you order a kit, most of the time they come with the new clips, so don't use the old ones. I mean, you can use the old ones. They didn't bend at all, but just use the new ones if you have them. And so now that that's taken apart, we're gonna pop in the new brake pads and start putting this back together. What size is that right there? $45? Maybe. It's gonna be a T50. To unloosen the two pins that hold the caliper together.
Oh, fuck.
So make sure to push the brake pads into place on each side before you compress it.
There.
There. Alright guys, as you can see, these are the old ones. These are actually one rear and one front. I believe the other two we have in the box. So as you can see, they're really corroded around the hub. They're kind of starting to warp. Like if you feel it, you guys can't really feel it, but you could, like, it's really warped right here. Same with this one, it's really warped. I believe these are the original ones that came with the car, because the person who had the car before me only did the brake pads and they didn't do the rotors, and that actually caused my brake pads to wear out quicker, and these got warped. So make sure you do both at once, or yeah, make sure to do both at once, so that way you can avoid your brakes not lasting that long. And yeah, just overall it's probably better to do them both at once, in my opinion. As you can see, these are pretty bad. Like, they're starting to, like, the rust is starting to eat the inside. Like, these are crazy, bro. They sounded like it sounded like a semi truck. Like, it's ridiculous, man. All right guys, so it's actually the next day. We got the new rotors and brake pads on. We still filmed the one rear wheel, but it was kind of hard to film and show you guys. didn't like film and do it at the same time. So they are on. I'll give you guys a review on these, but this is just a quick little update that they all are on there. And it took around 2 hours. I mean, it's not too bad, but the car doesn't sound like a semi truck no more, and it brakes like instantly. Like, and like I even braked like late one time and like still stopped like on the dime, bro. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and we got more BMW content coming. And I'm out.